Hello everyone, I want to present about introduction of chemistry. Meaning of chemistry. Chemistry is a field of science that studies structure, properties, composition and interaction between matters. Learning of chemistry is not limited to chemical found in the laboratory but also substance commonly found in daily life. Chemistry helps us to understand matter around us. The word chemistry originates from the Arabic word alchemia. Chemical in daily life. In food aspect have preservative, flavoring, coloring, antioxidant and stabilizer. In industry aspect have paint, polymer, glass, ceramic, detergent, alloy and coloring. In medicine aspect have antibiotic, antiseptic, vitamin, analgesic and chemotherapy. In agriculture aspect have herbicide, pesticide, fungicide, fertilizer and hormone. Careers related to chemistry. In cosmetic course, we can be cosmetic chemist and cosmetic consultant. In pharmaceutical course, we can be doctor and pharmacist. In green technology course, we can be engineer and green technology chemist. In nanotechnology course, we can be food scientist and nanotechnology engineer. In biotechnology course, we can be biotechnology researcher and biomedical engineer. A scientific investigation is a scientific method used in solving problems in science. Scientific method. Number 1. Making observation. Using sense of sight, hearing, touch, taste, or smell to gather information about an object or a phenomenon taking place. Number 2. Making an inference. Using data collection and past experience to make a conclusion and explanation about an event. Number 3. Identifying problem. Asking questions based on the inference made. Number 4. Making hypothesis. Making a general statement about the relationship between a manipulated variable and a responding variable to explain an event or observation. This statement can be tested to prove its validity. Number 5. Identifying the variables. Identifying the manipulated variable, responding variable, and fixed variable in an experiment to test the hypothesis that is found. Number 6. Controlling the variables. In an investigation, a variable is manipulated to observe its relationship with responding variables. Number 7. Planning an experiment. Determining the materials and apparatus to be used, procedure of the experiment, method of collecting data, and the ways to analyze and interpret the data. Number 8. Collecting data. Making observation or measurement and recording the data systematically. Number 9. Interpreting the data. Organizing and interpreting the data collected. It can be interpreted by calculation, graph, or charts. Number 10. Making a conclusion. Making a statement on the result of the experiment on whether the hypothesis made is accepted or rejected. Number 11. Preparing a report. Communicating in detail on all aspects of the experiment so that the outcome of the experiment can be shared for the development of chemistry knowledge. Usage, management, and handling of apparatus and materials. When we do the experiment, we must wear personal protective equipment (PPE). Safety goggles used for preventing dust or splashes of chemical from getting into the eyes. Lab coat used as protection for the body and clothing against chemical spills such as acids, alkali, and organic solvents. Gloves used for handling chemical to protect hands from injuries, chemical, or infection. Face masks used for protecting the respiratory organs from chemicals in the form of powder or fumes. Laboratory shoes used for protects the feet from injuries caused by chemical spills, sharp object, or toxic substance. Safety equipment in the laboratory and their function. Fume chamber, a specially designed equipment to carry out experiments that release toxic vapors, cause combustion, or produce pungent smells. Fire extinguisher, used for extinguishing fire in the laboratory. Safety shower, used to wash and clean the body when a chemical accident occurs on part of body, also used to extinguish fire on clothing. Eye wash, used for washing and cleaning the eye when accident occur on part of the eye. Hand wash, used for removing chemical substance, oil, dirt, and microorganisms from the hands. Storage and disposal of chemicals. Storage of chemical. Reactive substance. Reactive metals such as lithium, sodium and potassium are stored in paraffin oil to prevent reaction with the moisture in the air. Hydrocarbon and organic solvents. Volatile and inflammable liquid like a hydrocarbon and organic solvent should be stored in shady area far from sunlight and heat source. Substance that decompose easily. Substance that decompose easily in the presence of light, for example, nitric acid, liquid bromine, and liquid chlorine are stored in dark bottles. Substance with pH lower than 5 and pH over than 9. Corrosive chemical pH lower than 5 and pH over than 9 are usually stored in special storage cabinets that are kept locked. Heavy metals and toxic substance. Toxic substance and heavy metals should be kept in special labeled containers and kept in a locked room which is heat-free. Disposal of chemical hydrogen peroxides. Waste with a low concentration can be poured directly into the laboratory sinks. However, hydrogen peroxide with a high concentration has to be diluted with water and added with sodium sulfide for the decomposition process to take place being poured into the sink. Solid waste. Solid waste like glass and rubber have to be disposed in special containers. Organic solvents and hydrocarbon. Most are toxic, carcinogenic, volatile and inflammable. This type of waste cannot be disposed directly into the sink. It will pollute the water source and the environment. Organic solvent and hydrocarbon waste should be kept in special containers made of glass or plastic. Substance with pH lower than 5 and pH over than 9 are strong acid and strong alkalis respectively. Strong acids and alkali waste can cause damage to the sink and react with water to release high heat and toxic gas. It should be kept in closed labeled containers during disposal. Heavy metals and toxic substance. Solution containing heavy metals and toxic substance have to be kept in plastic bags and the solution be left to evaporate in the fume chamber. The bag of heavy metal residue is tied carefully and is put into the container of heavy metal waste. This type of substance should be discarded and disposed according to standard procedure. Volatile substance. Substances such as alcohol, ammonia, and bromine are volatile that is easily converted to gas at room temperature. Some of the gas produced from volatile substances are hazardous to humans and can be fatal in inhaled in large amounts. Volatile waste should be stored in closed container and kept away from sun and heat. Emergency management procedure in the laboratory. Number 1. Inform the lecturer or lab assistant about the incident immediately. Number 2. Avoid other students from entering the incident sites. Number 3. Stop the spill spreading to other areas using sand to border it. Number 4. Clean the chemical spill. Number 5. Dispose of the chemical spill by following the right procedure. That's all from me. Thank you for watching. Bye.